Yes, Solana. And I'm back at it again for another YouTube video. Yeah, don't mind my shirt. You know, I'm about to get off. So, I'm doing a makeup video today. Nice. Okay. I save it for later. But anyways, I hate that I can't pause it. It's gonna update stupid. But anyways, I hate that I can't pause it. I said fire, rain, and I threw it. You're it. Okay. So, I'm doing a makeup video today, like I already said. But my phone's charging right now. And I'm gonna do my makeup. So first, I'm going to be using this Maybelline New York cream, BB cream, and it's yeah, it's new plus better. So we're just gonna look at that. There's stuff in there, it's just a bunch of air in there. I'm trying to get that air out. And now I put a lot under my eyes because I have very bad things under my eyes. I don't know the hell. But so now I'm gonna take this brush. The Wet n Wild brush, so I'm gonna put some real quick. I do a little bit of both. I kind of go like this, but then I kind of go like this. But I don't think this goes because it makes like swirlies in your face. But this is good too, but you want to go like this a little bit to spread it around. But when I go like this, to settle it in. So. Under my eye. Okay. Also fire, flame, and there's as a fire. So I put that on. Now I'm gonna just put a little bit on my neck. Because it's a little bit up to now. Doesn't really matter what you do for this one. Okay. So we're done with this BB cream-ish stuff. So now we're going to get, that's the contour now. Yeah, I don't use blush, I use this lipstick, and I use it on my cheeks and my lips, because it's actually a really good color for my cheeks, because it looks natural. I have like rosy cheeks, but if I'm wearing this foundation, you can't really see my rosy AF cheeks. So, this is story time while we're doing this. Okay, so this is gonna be, fuck, it's the wrong brush. Okay, so this is gonna be a story time about my math teacher that hated me, and I hated her, and she was also my homework teacher, so. But anyways, I got this thing. So let's start. So I didn't hate her. I hate her a lot. Because I just did. I just hated her. So, yeah. I always be like, she'll be like, what's this answer on? I'll be like, I don't know. I didn't raise my hand. I don't know. She's like, well, I don't know how to answer. And I was like, sorry, I don't know, so I'm not going to answer. And she was like, whatever. I wasn't her favorite student. I think I was her worst. And she was my worst teacher. But then we made up, really, kind of. So, one time my locker was really messy, because I was always going to my locker and coming back, and I couldn't really, do anything about the mess in my locker, because I'm always going back and forth, and it's not like you have 2 minutes to get to your locker and go to your classes, and you leave everything in your locker, and you weren't allowed to take your books anywhere. So, that was kind of, an issue, because I couldn't clean it, and I also was messy. One time, the teacher was like, Alana, you're not going anywhere till you clean this locker. And I was like, excuse me, you're not my mother. You can't tell me what to do. And I had to go to my class before she marks me late. She was like, no, it's okay. You can be late. Clean this locker. I'll just tell your teacher. That it's okay that you're late because I told you to be late. And I was like, whatever. I was like, okay, I don't really care. I was like, okay, whatever. So she's telling my teacher it's gonna be a fine and all that. Okay. So I finished cleaning my locker and I went downstairs to my class because that's how she told my teacher. Like she said that she was gonna do that. And I go in there and the teacher's like, do you have a pass? I'm just like, no. She was like, so why are you so late? I was like, Miss, I'm gonna say her name. Her name's Miss Griggs. So, no, it's not Miss Griggs. I don't know, Miss Griggs, Miss something. Is it Miss Griggs? No, I don't even think I have. You know, it's close to Miss Griggs, so Miss Griggs, that's what her name's gonna be. I went down there, I was like, oh, Miss Griggs, supposed to call you. She was like, I didn't get her phone call, so she called her. And, like, she was taking out, like, these detention passes because, because she was, like, she didn't believe me. So she took out these detention passes and she called the teacher. She was like, oh, did you say this? And I came back to me as she was like, I'm running up for detention. I was like, why? She was like, she was like, because teacher never said that, she said. I was like, bro, I saw it with my own 2 eyes. She did say that. And that's why I came to class late. I wouldn't come to class late because I was a good kid in the class. Like, she really liked me. And she was like, I believe you. And blah, blah, blah. And, like, this teacher really tried to get me in trouble and not call her and said, oh, I never said that. And then she tried to say it was a miscommunication. I'm like, no, this is what you said. You said you was going to call her. Not saying it was a miscommunication that you weren't going to do that. Like, you told me to clean my locker. So, it didn't make sense to me. I was like, so I started crying because I was like, straight up, she was trying to give me detention. I was like, she told me that she was going to call you. So, we went for a walk to come down because I was, like, mad and sad at the same time. I was in my feelings because this girl really just lied to me. This teacher really just lied to me. No, tried to lie. Get me in trouble saying, oh, I never said that. Like, yes, you did. We all know you said it. Like, oh my gosh, she was so annoying. I just don't understand why. Like, why couldn't she just tell the truth? Like, because she told me that she was going to call my teacher. So I don't understand why she just couldn't just tell her and call her that instead of having the lies. It doesn't make sense. So, yeah, but it didn't really make sense to me. Things just didn't add up. I was like, well, this doesn't make sense because you literally just said this and then you said that to the teacher. So she tried to say a different thing to the teacher because she knew the teacher was going to believe her. And the teacher was like, I don't really believe her because she's sort of a B. So I don't really believe her. It's just, I'm not going to give you attention because I know she's iffy about all her students, except for the one kid that lives right down her street. And so she's all iffy. She thinks she's the best because she works her, what is it? Her husband works for a dentist, the dentist and all that. Thinks she's the best. I'm like, girl, you ain't the best because you here teaching kids that you don't even like. Like, why would you become a teacher if you don't like to teach kids? All of a sudden, I just didn't like her. Honestly, I didn't treat her right either because I felt like I'm not going to give her respect if she's not going to give me respect, because that's the number one thing. I'm not going to give somebody respect if they're not going to give me respect. Like, it doesn't make sense if I just do that. So I did. And that's it, basically. I remember one time, too, since I'm not friends, I'm just going to say another. That was highlighter. I added contour it, and I added a little bit of regular blush and powder. So yeah. But anyways, as I was saying, I was at my grandpa and grandma's house, and we were climbing up this tree in the front yard, and I fell, and I scratched like my inner thigh. I didn't scratch it; I like cut it. It's the biggest. It like ripped my pants. It was bad. And I was crying. I was like, "Am I gonna die?" And my mom was like, she was like, "Yeah, you're gonna die, Alana." I was like, and she was like, "Shut up! I'm playing." And I was like, "No, you said I'm gonna die." I said fire through the flame. I said fire through the flame. Like the world that goes away. I'll add a little bit of blue. I use my finger for my it's because it's easier than using a brush. I said fire. I'm going to use a little bit of this and a little bit of white to even it out. So it's not just like blue and gold, you know. So yeah. And I'm going to get this brush. I'm going to like spread it out so it's not so. Take a little bit off. Yeah, but yeah. There's two stories that happened to me. There's more, but yeah. So right now I'm just gonna put on some mascara. That's the fire. The flames. Like your world goes away. As the fire away. And for the bottom lashes, I'll use this. But I'm also gonna use this. This has a better brush and it's smaller. It's like a sample, so I'm just gonna I like using it better, so I'm just gonna use it. Oh, so I posted a video of me singing, and surprisingly, I wasn't seeing anybody really liking it. But you know, some people actually did like it, and I was like, oh, thank you. I didn't know. And I was like, I got like, okay, it just must sound cheesy, but I got like 6 likes on it. And that's a lot for me. Oh my god, it's ending. Okay, do the outro. Okay, bye guys, I love you.